shockwaves across the world. The so-called ICA files. The disclosure of a...
You win. So, what happens now?
The ball's in your court, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair.
You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.
Let's proceed with the mission. Second last mission of the story. Let's go.
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, is hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Like Agent 47, no, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose.
The mission begins here.
Fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the people
Okay.
here good.
Let me quiet for some time.
You know it will be worth it. Everyone's going to be beyond jealous.
Oh, you're so right. The colours alone and the lighting. Could you ask for better lighting in a million years? It's like...
You're bugging me, Scrum.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than... Oh, cut! Neil. What's this asshole doing in my shot? Hey, jeez, can you believe these people? Think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let him get to you, Pam. It's Aaron,
Let's
sir,
just take it
from the firm. I
Fine.
came as quickly as I
You're
could.
right.
Yes, sir, I have the file. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything. I couldn't get my VPN to...
You know, I was really looking forward to seeing you at the club last weekend.
Oh, I have to stop you there, sir. Hey, man, you're being told politely, so come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I'd known you were waiting, I would have venidos to Viñeda Yates.
Excuse me, sir. This area's off limits. Stop. Pura fish.
I don't know what just happened. I was trying to show invitation and AG-47 just punched him. Oh god.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than... New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial... Oh, God, jeez! Can you believe these people? Think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let him get to you, Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Fine. You're right. For more than 2 decades...
He must be over the moon about John's. He's been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined it.
Venidos to Viñeda Yates. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
Evening, senor. Would you care for a
Thank
pepperoni?
God it's finally... Extra security. Like my wife.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the tour, it seems.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther, Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on her. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
Then, hold on. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Yates.
Okay, there's our first target.
Yes.
Now
400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind.
I have to
I'll
wait.
just wait here for my companion. Carry on.
Don't stare.
Stories started out there.
I guess we have to take his disguise. Okay.
He's got fired for misconduct. Not to mention headbutting an internal affairs officer. He turned PI and eventually let it.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Everything's fine, but इससे मारू कैसे मैं इतने सारे लोग हैं सामने?
This Burnwood woman
इधर
sure
फालतू
is
की बातें सुननी पड़ेगी इनकी यार अब.
the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got it. You mind telling me what I'm...
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests' innocence.
In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour after.
A couple of old money scions, Ingram, and something Dutch sounding.
So you're not sure?
I bet.
Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Then the Burnwood woman, and now she's pissing on your parade.
It's a nice gesture, but a bit hubristic.
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on it. Okay. So who's this fool guy?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss,
I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth.
Plus,
I like it.
he is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about her?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy probably brought this. So how does she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, the fact that it's time and she's most certainly qualified.
True. The constant knows that
welcome to the Yates Winery. How may I help you?
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists in the French Republic. Run one of our
Hello there. And welcome.
PTSD.
He was forced at gunpoint to disclose the existence of Providence in a public.
Hi there.
The Constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs. Those wheels.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Gajab besti,
We're all here, it
garbage man.
seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Johannesburg called.
And from that smirk of yours, I take it
अब यहाँ पे क्या करवाएंगे ये? अरे खेतों में भेज दिया हमें.
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes, says Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Now, what am I doing here? Sí, ahora me acuerdo. Now, what am I doing here? Okay.
Who are you? Do I know you?
What do you expect me to do? I am
Hey,
human.
I'm not going to tell you again. You understand?
What? You think I'm some kind of moron?
You're gonna regret this.
Oh my god, no!
Damn, I screwed up.
Señor, who are you? Hey, amigo.
Hey, you! Stop!
Who the hell are you? Wait up! Who are you? Do I know you? Hey, you! Got earplugs in? Or what?
Not giving you an audition.
I go here. He's in the crab field. Let me go.
एक पहले वाला ही करना पड़ेगा लोड यार damn it.
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't get on the bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
I know. 3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
I'd say they're paying about as much attention to us as we pay to the little spiders on the vine.
Seriously, who takes another man's picking?
Este hombre sí no tiene la menor idea de lo que está hablando. Para hacer la bandeja no se hace así.
Easy. You're handling those bunches like they're made of flour.
I don't know. I think I had too many drinks. And all of a sudden, I just woke up
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. Lovely inky black color. Good sight.
Imagínate una barrera invisible entre tú y yo que se extiende de tus brazos hacia mí. Hagamos eso y estemos fuera de esa zona. Es mi espacio personal. ¿Entiendes?
Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size. Large and firm. Brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third experience.
Will do.
Oh, yeah.
I feel something far grand. I feel the land. In the land of Mendoza and long places.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my favorite.
Bound together by secret and background. All the constant did was make it real. Enter the destiny.
Ah, my fellow wine lover. Hello. Welcome to Viñedas Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, Yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
I'm interested in these containers.
Ah, yes. Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must.
Interesting. Are those cooling sockets?
They are indeed, Senora. The cooling system allows us to fine-tune the entire process. Temperature, humidity levels, etc. Our goal here at Pineda Yates
I guess ये जगह है जहाँ पे मैंने पहले टारगेट असैसिनेट होगा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आसपास कोई भी नहीं है, बस डायना और ये बंदा है, तो इसको जाने दो. अगर ये जाते हैं यहाँ से तो मैं आराम से इसको असैसिनेट कर सकता हूँ. कम ऑन जाओ जाओ जाओ.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Yes.
Let's continue to the barrel room. Follow me.
आप जाओ फर्मेंटेशन टैंक में. दिख रही है क्या? नहीं. हो गया एक्सीडेंट.
The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
अच्छा, मतलब अभी जिस तरीके से मैंने उसको लेमिनेट किया, एड्स का प्लान था कि इसी तरीके से डायना को मारना है. लॉल. जो मेरा ओवरऑल आइडिया था वो इसका प्लान बी निकला हुआ.
Here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine herald once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Peron unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
We're talking D&D. The whole place looked like a horror flick. Of course, Yates came down and told the poor sod in charge of the tanks a new one.
You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice. You'll be fine.
These fermentation tanks are accident-prone. If the pump malfunctions, the tanks overflow. This has happened before, provoking an appearance from Don Yates. It's likely to happen again.
Hey, did you double check the pump seal like I asked you to?
For the 5th time. Yes.
And?
Sprouted wings and flew away. Ay, por Dios, don't you think I would have flagged it if anything was wrong? It's a seal. It's doing what it does best. Sealing. Ay, Jesús mío, what do you want from me?
You know, I'm gonna cut you some slack because of it lately, but you might want to work on that attitude.
I'm sorry. It's just...
Yeah. We've all been there.
It's okay. Fixing this is no problem. And that should do.
System. State of the art.
Santa Maria. Must be messed up. Hey, oh, you're gonna regret this.
Hey, who are you? I'm not sure. I'm not.
Pensar, I'm not by that.
irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
I am sorry, Brother. Say, what if we exchange the labels? Served him a different wine.
Ah, you are devious, Santino. But if Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way. That is between him and his creator.
How did he even get his hands on a bottle? I hear the last of the 45s was sold to Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali for $600,000. Most expensive bottle ever sold.
Yes. A curious story. See, that bottle you refer to came from a case of 12, which were recovered from a sunken Carlisle shipping container that went down in the South China Sea during the final days of World War II. Of those... was 12. Only 5 were raised intact. Al-Ghazali bought one under great media coverage, while the others simply disappeared, quietly obtained by some clandestine private collector, until one of the bottles was donated to Mr. Yates by Byron Washington, CEO of the Pax Mundus Foundation, as a reward for winning a court case. Now, Byron's twin daughters were treasure hunters, so that explains how he managed to get first pick. But you see, I was here when the bottle arrived, and the crate it arrived in bore a curious...
God damn! yourself, cobarde!
Bitch. Jesus Christ. No. How could you let it happen? My husband! My beautiful baby!
If you want to come through, I'm gonna need to pat you down. I'm gonna need to frisk you if you want to come through here. That's good. Keep those arms there. Don't move. If I find something, I'm gonna crucify you. Okay, everything seems to be in order here. You'll get to stepping, Holmes.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, The wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
He's got a point.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
What the hell? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I'm in.
Yes.
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 I'm in.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
ये क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? डायना तुझे भी बचाना पड़ेगा क्या अब? Do not eliminate. अरे नहीं भाई, इसको मारना है, ये सामने, इसको मार दूँ यहाँ से सीधा गोली? नहीं भाई, बहुत गार्ड्स है, बहुत ज़्यादा गार्ड्स हैं, लग जाएगी.
¿Qué hubo, pues?
took you long enough. Quick, clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long. Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug courtesan do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
अब फाइनली उसको मारेंगे.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears. Holy shit!
If it's any consolation, Don, your instincts were dead on. I will be constant now. And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
Such a good boy.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
fancy suits down there.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.